Alright, today we in our food forest and we have something very special to do. Yeah. My food forest is a diversity of all different kind of, you know, subtropical and tropical plants. But one of the most important ones, yeah, we're gonna look at today and we're gonna harvest it today and we're gonna actually use it today is, let's go down right here. Is this beautiful cone looking plant. This is called the shampoo ginger. Yeah. And this is natural soap from the garden. You could use the soap, the liquid from this. I'm gonna squeeze it. See that? See that liquid? You could use this to wash your hair. You could wash your hands, wash your face. So we're gonna harvest this today. A couple of them, yeah. And then we're gonna actually extract the liquid compound from this and use it as our soap. Yeah. So I'm probably going to use this to wash my hair, wash the kids' hair, as well. Give it to them, let them wash them hair. Yeah. So we have a few over here to harvest, and then we have a few more here. We have some in the front of the yard too. So we have some nice fat looking cones here. I may not harvest every single thing today. We're gonna harvest quite a few of these. Yeah, today. I think there's a lot here too. Alright, let's get the camera. You here, look. So this is natural soap. This plant produces that natural compound that you could use for soap. So it's like you growing this non-toxic plant that you could actually use on your skin. So some of the biggest companies out there actually use this in their cosmetic product. Instead of aloe, they use this as a replacement, and it probably costs a lot because this is all natural. So we're gonna definitely harvest some of these today. Look, let me show you some more. There's some more on this side. We have more here. Yeah, my food forest is just lush with everything you could think of. It's here. Beautiful. This one, look at this. I didn't harvest, so this one went bad. Yeah, but also the shampoo ginger, just like any ginger, the rhizome in the ground. They do use the roots or the rhizomes in the ground in some Hawaiian dishes. Yep. So who to tell? Maybe the leaves could be used medicinally, but I know for the cone here, we're gonna harvest these. And we're going to squeeze it and have our own natural shampoo. All right, so let's do that right now. All right. We're going to cut it. Look at that, guys. Don't want to squeeze it yet. We're going to do that later on. All right, I have one here. One more here. And I also heard that you could actually, squeeze it from the plant. And it's going to actually refill back up naturally. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try that with some. Yeah. Because normally I just cut them and that's it. Let's get one more. Good. All right. So let's show you what we got right here. So we harvest these 4 cones and we're going to actually extract the liquid from it. And the extraction process is pretty simple. One of the things too, the shampoo ginger, it's also could call, the pine cone ginger, and I think in Hawaii they call it a pui ginger. I think that's the traditional Hawaii name. But one of the key things you gotta remember is having patience, on when to harvest your cone ginger, pui, or the shampoo ginger. You want to definitely wait until it gets extremely red like this. You don't want to harvest it. Let's get down here. Where is it? I think there's a green. We saw a green one somewhere. See, look, we don't want to harvest it like this. We want to wait, let it get red and get. See, some of these are actually. Oh, I need to harvest this. This one actually is over. About to like it's been here. Oh, look, it came right out. Yeah, so we're gonna add this to the ones that we harvest already. Yeah, but you want it to feel firm. So firm. It's gonna feel firm. It's packed with water. Yeah, and this is like the sweet spot. Look at this, guys. Woo! Beautiful plant. Yeah, you could also snap it right here. But I just use my snippers to just cut it. Let's let the process be a lot more simpler. Let's go over to where we're gonna extract. Now there's 4. We have our container here. Yeah, and we're gonna do an extraction. So now, we harvested, our shampoo ginger. So you see that clear liquid? Look at that guy dripping. This is what we are after. Yeah. See all that goodness? Yeah, guys, and you know that this is nothing new to, like people been using these stuff for years. Like in Asia and those stuff to actually, use as bath soaps and washing them here and stuff like that. All right, so this is what we want to do. Want to squeeze this right in. Look at that. Look at the liquid, guys. All this beautiful goodness, and the smell of it is have that kind of floral, just amazing. And squeeze all that juice out inside of the container. And what I'm gonna do after this too, but I'll tell you that when we reach there. Squeeze everything out. And I know you're wondering, how long can this store for? You could actually put them in ice cubes and just freeze them, and that could last a long time. But this liquid is probably going to be good for about 5 to 7 days, which I'm going to put in the fridge, and then I just use it to wash my face. The next 7 days. Remember, this is no chemical or nothing. This is just natural soap. Look at that, guys. Look at the goodness. Natural soap from our garden. Yeah. The smell of it is like you open, like you open a bottle of a cologne, a perfume with that high floral smell. Yeah. Nature's goodness. Yeah, look at this. So after you squeeze these, you just discard them. You want to get all the liquid out of it now. Everything you want to get out. Then you say, we still have a lot more leaf in the garden, so we're not going to harvest everything today. We got to leave some, because remember, the shelf life of this is limited, or unless we're going to actually freeze it. So look at this goodness, guys. Natural soap with no synthetic chemicals. It's pure from plants in our garden. If you're just joining us, this is called the this is actually called the shampoo ginger, or the cone ginger, or pui ginger. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this liquid, you know, you squeeze this and you get all this goodness, natural soap from your garden. Alright, so now you're going to wonder how we use it. Guys, what we're going to do, we're going to strain this off. I won't do that on camera today. You know, we're going to strain this off. I'm going to store it in the fridge, as I said, for 7 days. And I'm going to just, I could find a pump bottle, pour it in it, and then when I need it, I just go get it out of the refrigerator, wash my face in the morning, wash, you know, my face in the evening for the next couple of days. And I know my skin gonna be feeling refreshing from just using, you know, this natural product from our garden. Yeah guys, so this is what we have here. And you know, you could use this also as a leave-in conditioner. Put it in, leave it overnight, you know, and you rinse it out the next day. Yeah, and actually this is not just like, you know, that old time tales about shampoo gingers. This is the real deal, you know. It's proven that you know, shampoo ginger naturally pH balance for both your skin and your hair. It's the reason why these big companies are actually, you know, importing these stuff from overseas and actually add it to their product plus the synthetic stuff. But this you're getting it naturally from the garden. You know. Yep. It's also helps. So if you have a problem with dandruff and itchy scalp and stuff like that, this is it, guys. Grow your own, you know, shampoo right in the backyard. Simple. This could grow in any of the zones you are. It's just that you're gonna have harvest at different times. It takes at least that good. You start it inside, start the rhizomes inside, and you bring it, you know, bring it outside when you have your late spring, and give it 6-7 months. You're gonna be able to start harvesting stuff from, you know, your garden, your natural shampoo. You know, and one of the big things we love, you know, is a food forest we have, and we're big on sustainability, you know. So it grows with minimal effort and very easy to maintain. At least there's no maintenance. You plant the rhizomes and you walk away. That's it. Nothing else. So guys, so again, you know, we're gonna wrap this video up, and if you want the most out of your garden, just add some extra shampoo, add some shampoo ginger rhizomes, and you're not just getting food, no, you're getting nourishment for your skin, your hair, all round process. And I tell you all the time, my food forest serves all different purpose. All right guys, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. All be blessed with peace, love, and happiness. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys tuning in and supporting the channel. Yeah, all right, so thank you again. One love. See you guys in the next.